Hello. Thank you for joining me. Let's go over our budget for the next paycheck, which will be on Friday, August the 22nd, 2025. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on Pennies Make Dollars. Y'all, I'm so excited to be here in front of y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in. My new husband, my day one husband, my penny flippers. Welcome to Penny Make Dollars, and I am Penny. Okay, so just to go over this now, last week we well, not last week, but a week and a half ago, we got paid on August the 8th, 2025. So now we're working on our second check, which I'm expecting at the end of the week, which will be August 22nd, unless my bank pays me a little earlier. Okay, so let's go over that. I was actually sitting down and writing out what I need to pay, so let's do that. Okay, I do have my little note here. Welcome to Pennies Make Dollars. Again, I say I'm Penny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I anticipate making, I know with one check is $760 times 2. So let's estimate 1520. I don't know what the gross will be. And if you like to know exact numbers, I can tell you on Friday or either Thursday, okay? So I'm going to estimate that my gross, and it could be a little more than that, because you know how sometimes you stay over a minute or two, So I'm going to estimate that the gross will be $1,520. Okay, I don't know what the net amount will be. Not yet. But we can work from the 1520. I'm just going to say, okay, if they take out $200, that may leave me with $1,300 and something. So I don't know if they'll do that, because let's see, 1520. Oh, 1520 subtract excuse me, we'll just go with 200, which I'm just being generous because I don't know what it'll be. So let's say we'll be working with $1,320. And I hope you all can see this. Okay. I have several things I need to pay this pay period, and I'm sure you all do too. I know everybody's budgeting, and well, not everybody, but most people are budgeting and trying to, you know, see what they can do about their paychecks and getting different things paid for, and this and that and the third. Okay, so let me just put a line under here. Oh, I got some stuff falling. Let's see, over here. I'm gonna get it up, don't worry. Okay, some stickers I had. All right, so with the $1,320, let's start with the credit card, which this time I'm only gonna pay $75 on the credit card. I looked, and they only require me to pay $75 since I made that payment of not payment, since I charged the rent amount, but the payment's only $75, so let's just go with that. Okay, so let's subtract $75 from the $1,320. All right, and we have $1,245. Okay, excuse me. So we're gonna say credit card. This time I'm going to pay $75. So we're gonna say subtract 75, and that will be $1,245. Yes, and I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Okay, next I want to pay the utility bill. My utility bill, I'm looking at it right now, it is $274.13, but I'm gonna estimate $277 for that. Okay, so let's just subtract. Can y'all see me okay? Let's subtract $277. And I am a senior, guys, young senior. I'm not, you know, so I'm in my 50s, but you know, it's still, I'm working for my money, but it takes a lot to still, you know, hold down a residence and, you know, what I need to do with it. Okay, so That will leave $968. Okay, we have that. Next, and that is for utilities. Let me put that right here. Utilities, electric, whatever you want to call it, okay? All right, and then if we do the car insurance, my car insurance went down a little bit. I think it was like $211, something like that, but I'm still going to count it as $220. Oh, no. Okay, let's go back. What do we have? $968. Subtract $220. So that would be $748. And I usually use my small check to do that. But we're just going to say $220. Okay. And $748 is remaining. Next, I want to put, my goal is I want to put at least $300 in my Capital One. Now, if I can't do $300, we'll do $200 or something like that, okay? But right now, I am anticipating Capital One to put $300 in there, okay? And that's the Capital One 360. Okay, let me subtract that now. And that should be 4 something. So subtract 300. 448 is what we have. Okay. All right, so this is where I don't really know like what else I will be paying. I do have a bill. It's like a family bill. So that is $65. So let me subtract that and see what that'll be. $383. Okay, so $383 will be left. I'm just gonna call it a family bill. I don't wish to share it right now because, you know, people are just crazy. Okay, this is a family bill of $65. And I hope to, I want to get something for my birthday. You know, I didn't get anything for my birthday. So I want to get my nails done. I'm not sure what that'll cost. My daughter said they're very high now. You know, since when I was going, I only paid like $25. I want to get my nails done, but if I don't get over there, I'm gonna estimate $50. So if I don't get over there, because I get off pretty late, and by that time the young ladies are in there like crazy. Okay, so $333. Let's see, we'll say nails, and I want that to be a gift to me for my birthday. We'll see now. All of this is conditional. So what I'm gonna do is keep the $333 in my bank account, and we'll use it. We'll try to at least keep half of it, and if I need anything, I want to say $100 for household. Yeah, because I bought grocery last time. Let's do $100 for household. We have gas in the car, so let's just say household, $100, and that will be $332. So yeah, we're looking good. Now I did get my grandbaby something to go back to school. It ended up costing me over $50. It was like $53. It was just a little bit. Okay. And I hope y'all can see this. So we'll have $233 that will be going into my checking account. And if it's any left, once we see what else we need to pay, I may just try to keep as much of that as possible in there, and anything left, I could put it over somewhere else. So yes, this is what I hope to just wanted to show you all tonight. And guys, it is dark out there already. So keep that in mind. I think the time is the I think I saw the weather person. They said that we won't have a lot of 8 o'clock, you know, with the sun going down at 8. I think the time is like changing on that. So yeah, so you can see how I'm leaning. If it is any adjustments, I will let you know, because you know, I won't know until Thursday or either Friday if this will be the exact schedule or the exact estimate or the exact amount that I will end up paying. Okay, so I hope y'all see that, and I hope you all are writing out your budget. If this is your pay week, or even if it's next week, you may want to sit down and start early, just making sure that you know, think about all the responsibilities you have, write it down, and make sure you're paying on those responsibilities, because, excuse me, a lot of people, from what I hear, are getting evicted. So you don't want to be in that situation. You want to take care of your responsibilities. Now, there are a lot of people on YouTube that are making so much money, and they too are having trouble, you know, because the economy is pretty rough right now. So please keep that in mind. Do not play over your bills. Do not play over your expenses. We are not kids, you know, where we have somebody that a lot of young people, they may have somebody like mommy and daddy, or somebody that can help them, but or some of them don't, you know. It's a lot of people, once they turn grown, that's it. The parents don't help them anymore. I'm just grateful my parents was not like that. They didn't tell me to get out at 18. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I worked then, and I just took care of myself. That was my thing. But remember that not all people have that, and they feel that responsibility, and they feel that pressure, and they are very young, and they're out here, and they have to make it on their own. But it's called life. Welcome. But at the same time, you know, that's a lot on them, being so young, and one moment you're in school, then the next moment you're out and you're paying like grown bills. But that's life. That is how it is. But I do get a YouTube check this week, and that will also go on the Capital One 360 account. Okay, so yes, this is what we're looking at right now. The money did go into the account for the Capital 360. Oh, let me just subtract the $100 for household. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do this from now on. Thank God I'm working, but things are so expensive, like the groceries and everything like that. So I do need to give more towards the household. Okay, and thank you all for tuning in. But you can see, I estimate to make a gross of at least $1,520. I did work a full 2 weeks last time. My net amount, I'm just guessing, could be $1,320, or it could be, you know, higher, it could be lower. Credit card, $75. Remember, I paid on the rent. I was gonna put like $300 on it, but I can't do all that. Utilities, $277. Car insurance is $220. Capital One is $300. And then that's my 360 account. Okay, so I'm gonna put 360 right here. And family bill is $65. Nails, I'm gonna estimate that as a gift to myself for my birthday, which was in July, $50. Household is $100. Okay, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way so I can have some money that would tie me over for the rest of the these 2 weeks. Okay. Now I know my son put some gas in the car, so I didn't have to do that. I was glad of that. And if you don't know, my car is paid off, and I'm very happy about that. I give God all the praise and glory for that car being paid off, because I feel like, looking back, it just seems like that car took a lot of time and a lot of money. So I'm grateful for it, but I also am glad to like be done. All right, guys, y'all be blessed. And I do have some change right here, but just a moment. Let me, what did I do with the highlighter? Oh, I didn't bring the color I wanted, but that's okay. Let me just use the green. Oh yeah, I left my little, what's that one? It's real light, like a yellow neon kind. Yeah. But that is what we're doing. I'm trying to work earlier and do things a lot earlier, especially when it deals with me and my bills and stuff like that. But if you are getting money from YouTube, like I get money and I'm grateful for it. You see how humble I am and grateful just to have what I have. I get like $106. It's people out here that get way more than me, and they don't look at it as a blessing. You know, they see it as they did it, and we all know God did it. So he's growing my channel too, but I'm praying and hoping that I can get a check every month. Okay, that's my goal. And I have also been putting out videos about what I'm wearing daily right now. I don't have a lot of clothes, so I just put out what I can. I may skip some days. But right now, yeah, I just put them, just show you what I'm wearing for that day as a remote worker. And if you are looking for a remote job, there are plenty of them out there. Just type in, you know, what you're looking for. You can do like type customer service in there, or you can just type remote worker and then put in your skills, you know, on your resume and all that stuff. And it should help you like kind of filter out some of these jobs. Okay. And yeah, so that's what we are. This will be my last check for this month of August. Okay. But don't give up. This is what it looks like, and I hope everybody can see it. Okay, that's what we got right there. And yes, guys, it is, what is it, Monday? Yeah, everybody was just kind of like they didn't want to be there. But it got better as the day went by. But this is my fourth week of training. Okay, so we get into the nitty gritty now, guys. I'm going to start taking some calls soon. But thank you so much. And oh yes, so let me close this up. We're using this little notebook as my budget, my paycheck budgets, and we can even call it maybe a budget with me or something like that. But it is okay. But let's now, I'm sorry, I don't never dust this off, do I? Okay, so let me show you what I have. I have 61 cents. Okay. So there's a quarter. Let's see if this is working. Okay, 11.88, which it didn't count the last money we had. That was weird. 11.93. 12.03. 12.08, and then we have 6 cents. Oh, well, here's a dime. 12.19. Okay. 12.24 is the total amount. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for letting me put that in there. And I'm sorry, I just got some change from the store when I went out. Thank you all. I'm loving this bank. And I told my son, I said, I really need to start getting some more change to go in here. I have not been getting change. But yes, and I have gotten great reactions from his housebounder book. So yes, I told him about that. I said, they are really liking your housebounder notebook. He loved it. He just started laughing. And he said, well, you're going to make it more? I said, well, I kind of customized that one for you. I don't know if it would be, you know, what other people would like, but I would have to look into it. But thank you all for tuning in. And y'all are a gem. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you so much for caring about me and coming over here watching me as I journey and just try to navigate through life according to God and his glory. And no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against us in judgment, thou shalt condemn. I have to say that every day almost, because people are just, I don't know, y'all. Just pray. These are definitely praying time. So you all say, you got prayers to say too. And the main thing is to know that your money, be serious about your money. Don't play when it comes to your money. Don't play when it comes to your family. I knew this young man, he would drive so fast all the time, and nothing bad in this story. He's okay. But at the same time, he just thought it was funny to be out there on I-40 going so fast. And I asked him, I said, do you drive like this with your family? And he said, yeah. And I told him, I said, don't you love your wife? Don't you love your children? I said, they are your hearts, right? So why would you fly down that highway like that? And he just looked at me. But that's when I was working, and we had to do some field trips, like taking mental health clients out, to Raleigh, say for state fair, or go see a hockey game or something like that. These was mental health patients that I work with, or clients. But I just explained that to him. I said, no, you don't need to be flying down the highway. You could turn yourself over. You can have a bad accident. You can, you have to think of it that way. Don't be out here flying, because these are the people that should be most important to you. And he just looked at me weird, and I think it registered with him. And I said, no, don't try like that with your family in the car. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it was just my little 2 cents. But thank you all. And I'm just going to say that to y'all, because some of y'all do be out there just, pumping their gas, okay? But I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll come back and do some more videos. I thank y'all. I'm trying to get my channel growing so I can get, and it'll be to God's glory, but I'm really trying to get it to grow so I can get a check at least once a month. And I love coming and sharing my life and telling y'all what I'm doing. And y'all seem to kind of like, interested. I don't know. I think I'm very boring. I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. So, I don't know. But I hope y'all do. Just come back. And thank you all. So, I really appreciate y'all. Okay? Please like, share, subscribe. And I'm going, I'm just ready to lay down, y'all. I'm going to go in here, take me a shower, and just get ready for bed. Okay? But I love y'all. Please keep doing what you're doing. We're building a foundation of savings together. And please keep saving, y'all. We're doing this thing with retirement, or save, whatever you can, okay? And remember, stay blessed. You got it.